You can register new forklift assets by selecting eForklift from the drop-down menu under the Add Assets button. Once you click it, a pop-up will appear where you first choose the entity for which you're registering the forklifts. If you manage only one entity, that will be selected by default. Next, you'll pick the location of the forklifts. If you haven't set up a forklift location yet, you'll only see the option to Add New Forklift Location. If you've already created a location but need a new one, select Add New Forklift Location. Otherwise, just pick the existing location where the forklifts operate. Now, if you're creating a new location, you'll need to provide details such as its name, address, client code, utility provider, and whether it has metered reporting. Please note, as of January 2026, metered reporting is required for all forklift reporting. For locations with metered reporting, you'll have to create a separate location entry for each charger or meter and include it in the associated workbook. If the site is in Oregon, you'll also need to share the forklift charger's kilowatt capacity. Once you've either selected or created a location, you'll download and complete the Combined Forklift Details Workbook. This workbook is used for both the registration and reporting process, as well as managing lift equipment for all of your forklift locations for a given entity. When you open the workbook, you will enter the facility name and address as it appears in Xpansiv Managed Solutions for the specific piece of lift equipment you are registering or reporting for. Existing forklift locations and lift equipment will be pre-populated for you. When adding new lift equipment, you will need to complete the client-defined identifier for the site or client code, electric utility provider for the site, equipment class type, make and model, serial number, lift capacity, model year, ownership type, and if the equipment currently operational. Lift side start and end dates only need to be completed for rental fleets. You will also need to provide the meter ID, the serial number of the meter. If your forklifts are located in California, you will provide the location of the meter as well as the charger efficiency. If you are unsure of the charger efficiency, you may enter 85% per the regulations. After you have completed those fields for registration, you can upload it to Xpansiv Managed Solutions in the Assets tab. If you get an error, download the error report to see exactly what needs fixing. If the errors persist, don't hesitate to reach out to cleanfuels@xpansiv.com for help. Now you have created a forklift location and updated or added lift equipment to a location, you can move on to reporting. Before diving into the upload process, let me highlight an important point. California adopted regulations which no longer allows for estimation reporting, and metered reporting is required for forklift assets starting in 2026. If you're in Oregon or Washington, metered reporting is required for all forklift assets, no exceptions. Now, once you've selected the entity under the eForklift subheading in the Add Consumption Data drop-down menu, you'll be taken to the upload page. On this page, your first step is to download the Combined Forklift Details Workbook. You can do this by clicking the link under Step 1. This workbook is used for both the registration and reporting process, as well as managing lift equipment for all of your forklift locations for a given entity. When you open the workbook, you will enter the facility name and address as it appears in Xpansiv Managed Solutions for the specific piece of lift equipment you are registering or reporting for. Existing forklift locations and lift equipment will be pre-populated for you. Before completing the workbook, you'll first gather your meter data. Then you will complete the kilowatt-hour per quarter column. If there are multiple lifts at your location, you can enter the sum of usage for the quarter in one row for a lift at the applicable location and then zeros for the rest of the equipment at that same location. When completing the workbook, ensure that the meter total you're entering matches the charger represented by the forklift record at the corresponding forklift location. If you need to make any changes to your forklift inventory, you can update the forklift information directly in the workbook during the consumption reporting process. Once you've completed, saved, and uploaded the template under Step 3, you'll be directed to a new page. Here, you'll verify any changes made to your fleet inventory and reported consumption. If you'd like to provide additional information regarding your data, you can leave us a note using the text box under the table. After verifying, just agree to the terms and conditions and hit submit. And that's it. Step by step, you've successfully registered your fleet and reported your forklift data. If you prefer an alternative and more convenient approach for uploading your metered or session level data, you can authorize Xpansiv Managed Solutions to do so on your behalf by providing the necessary credentials and permissions to access your meters or chargers monitoring platform. Once this is set up, we will handle the entire upload process for you, ensuring it is done automatically in each quarter, you will receive an email confirming that your consumption data has been successfully uploaded to your account and prompting you to review your asset inventory and consumption totals. If you still choose to upload your data yourself, we recommend completing this process within the first 4 weeks of the quarter. Uploading early ensures eligibility for generating credits for the reporting period, which is critical to generating clean fuels credit revenue.